Guess the question is, how do I get out of this chicken shit outfit? I need to secure that shit, Hudson. What the fuck am I doing to myself? I was able to rent this film for 50 cents at the video store. I'm like, for 50 cents, I'll look at the features, and the features were nothing. I mean, there's a commentary, there's like an hour-long making of, but deleted scenes, they did nothing for me. Oh, well, we didn't want to explain everything, but you fucking did. Well, we know the first film a lot of people love that it's mysterious, yet you fucked that up. So I am about to do a ranting commentary on Alien common shit. Because I know at least a couple of my friends will enjoy it. And hell, I mean, I did 2 commentaries on Aliens, my favorite Alien film. Aliens is one of my favorite films of all time. On my friend Mike OCP's channel, there's a ranting commentary on Alien 3 that I did with my friend Mike, Effrey, and me, and it's on Mike OCP Communications channel. I believe, yeah. I believe it's still up. What am I doing on this? Let's get to it. I have a pause at the beginning. When I say press play after counting down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Alien Covenant, 20th Century Fox decided to do this instead of Neil Blomkamp, which he's an iffy director, although I like District 9. Chappie is flawed. Elysium wasn't that good. But he wanted to do an Alien 3 that had Michael Biehn and Sigourney Weaver, the character Newt, which, I will be honest, I would have been more intrigued by it, because I fucking hate Alien 3 to death, and people who know my channel know how much I hate Alien 3. But the studio said, no, let's do Alien Covenant, because Ridley Scott, sequel to Prometheus. Even though it created all these questions to Prometheus, and they said, fuck it, we're not going to answer any of it. Scot-free. You know what? Usually I see that in front of Tony Scott's movies, and I wish Tony Scott was here and he would have directed an Alien film. I love Tony Scott. I miss Tony Scott. Ridley Scott, I love Alien. I like Blade Runner. I like Black Rain. I liked The Martian. Gladiator was never for me. Just not my cup of tea. This movie is probably the worst Ridley Scott film I've seen. Legend is there. Oh, we get to David, as this fucking movie should be called. David Covenant. David the movie. Because it's Davey. It's all about Davey. Michael Fassbender. Davey. I don't give a fuck about David. I didn't like him in Prometheus. I don't like him in this movie. He's just a fucking android who has to play flutes and do the fingering. Or wants another guy to do the fingering. And people are like, oh, you say, oh, David this, David that. No, David is just a fucking android. He's not even the best android in the franchise. He has nothing on Ian Holm or Lance Henriksen. I don't get the love for this character. I really, really don't. I really do not. And then we have Guy Pearce, who is an old man makeup in Prometheus. He's back here because this is a flashback. He's Wayland, and he created... this is the second Wayland, because we had Wayland and Alien vs. Predator, it was played by Lance Henriksen, but let's be honest, Ridley Scott pretty much only likes his film, and Prometheus, so. Well, I created you, and then David's like, who created you? I don't give a shit! That's the thing about this Alien film, it's Alien Covenant. Yes, I get that you want to do something different, you don't. Even though by the end you just do a mini remake of the first movie for this last 20 minutes of the film, then pulling this downbeat ending out of your ass. Probably because originally in Alien, didn't you want Ripley to die and then the xenomorph fly the ship to Earth or something? That's one of the original things. I don't know if it was filmed, but It was scripted. But here it's just pretentious bullshit. That's what I think of it as, pretentious bullshit. I get that you don't want to do the same thing. Believe me, I understand. At the same time, you try to overly complicate stuff, so it just comes off as pretentious and uninteresting. You say it asks questions and deep themes. What does it do with those deep themes about who we are in the universe and what is our purpose and who created us? What does it tell us? What does it do? Nothing. That's my point. Like Prometheus. I remember when Prometheus came out and I saw it. It's a beautiful looking movie. Like, Ridley Scott knows how to shoot a movie. I think back in the day he did music videos. Could be wrong on that. And there's nothing I can say about the scene. Just David in his fucking jumpsuit as if he's on the island, ready to stay with Ewan McGregor, playing the fucking piano. Ridley Scott, I understand you want to do something different. I understand you want to... But Prometheus, when that came out, and I'm like, this is bullshit. Why are you answering questions that no one wants the answer to? Were people really that interested? Hey, that pilot, what's that pilot in Prometheus? I wasn't. I wasn't. I didn't want to know. That's what imagination is for. Because the answer you got, this big, tall, albino, fuckface, wannabe James Arness motherfucker, is lame. Lame as hell. Does that really bring anything? He looks like one of the fucking things from that anime movie back in the 80s or 70s. What, Another World or something? I forget what it's called. He's a big, tall, albino, James Arness looking motherfucker. It looks like the thing from Another World from the 50s, only 13 feet tall. And of course, they're doing a Predator movie. And look, they have a super Predator who's like 13 feet tall. And gene splicing. Taking notes from this. Or Prometheus. And then, yeah, let's do the fucking opening credits like the first film. And let's have Jerry Goldsmith music. Fuck you, movie. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve those titles. You don't deserve Jerry Goldsmith's fantastic score. I could be watching the first movie. I haven't even done a commentary on the first movie I'm doing on this piece of shit. And yes, if you like the film, good on you. This is not the video for you. I'm sorry, it's not. Good things I can say about the movie right off the bat. The visuals, like on the spaceship, it's fine. Danny McBride, I thought he was actually really good in the movie. I wish in my version of the movie, he would have been the lead. Like, you don't think he's the lead, and then he becomes the lead, and in the third act, it's him dealing with the creature in some way. That's not just a carbon copy of the first movie. Even blowing out of the goddamn airlock. Well, not quite the airlock, but... Catherine Waterston, the lead girl, she doesn't give a... She's not a horrible actress, it's just the way her character's written. Now we got these fucking sails. Come sail away with me in the fucking sky. The space. I get what it's going for. The solar sails. I get it. Oh, and then we have the good android, also played by Michael Fassbender, which I don't really care about him either. Does every alien film need an android? Is that like one of those rules? Like, is it against the law to do an alien film without an android? Like, do you need androids? Does every fucking alien film need an android? Just like, does every fucking alien film, at the end, it's the female who becomes the hero? What do you have against that? But you talk about you want to do some stuff different, but then you do a lot of shit the same as well. You want to be unique. Idris Elba, if he became the hero in Prometheus, and that would be interesting. Danny McBride, that would be different. You wouldn't have people fucking comparing it to Ripley which sadly is what the Catherine Waterston, or I forget her last name, the thing that fucks her up, A, the writing sucks, and B, she just gets, by everybody including me, compared to Ripley, because Sigourney Weaver and her character Ripley became one of the most popular, memorable characters in science fiction history, and horror science fiction history. And I have to call bullshit this gets a 6.4 on IMDb, yet, like Leviathan, I think it's 50 times better than this fucking movie. Cast-wise, production-wise, yes, I said it. Music-wise, that has Jerry Goldsmith, but he's not just doing having the fucking score from Alien. Do your own fucking score, movie. And this is where things are getting fucked up, but the ship's getting fucked up. This is where some part of the crew is going to die, including James Franco, who's the easiest paycheck the guy got. I know that on YouTube and deleted scenes, there was this opening that you saw them hanging out with each other, developing a character, but let's take that shit out so that we don't barely jack shit. And James Franco, is that fucking James Franco? Oh, he got burned to death. Oh, okay. Bye, James Franco. Maybe he was originally cast because they were going to go with the whole, whoa, you think he's going to be in the film longer and it's a surprise that he gets killed. But then they cut that out, so it just becomes fucking pointless. It's like the whole thing with Guy Pearce. Like, you couldn't find anyone, an old man, for Prometheus. You literally had to have Guy Pearce in the shitty old man makeup. Oh, because of marketing, a younger Guy Pearce. I'm like, really? But there's Jane Franco, and easiest paycheck. Let me sleep and let me burn. I'll get paid. Burn and death by CGI fire. Bye, James Franco. 127 seconds. Actually, I don't even think he lasted that long. I know the idea behind with the characters is that everyone's a couple, but I think one's a gay couple, but then they do nothing with it. So then I'm like, well, why the fuck do you have it in there if you do nothing with it? It's like James Franco. Why the fuck is he in there and then you do nothing with it? That's piss poor planning. Oh, we shot it and then we deleted it, but it was building up characters. But fuck it. Not that it would save the film and be a masterpiece, but I'm just saying, like, that's some of the, in my opinion, piss poor planning put into this movie. And getting back to the thing with Prometheus and with this movie, I don't understand why, wow, this is a really cool mystery. Where did the xenomorphs come from? What was this biomechanoid-looking dead body that was this pilot? I don't want to know. I remember in one of the old documentaries, people like, we gotta know where they came from. Why? Like, all these fucking people involved with the production want to know, but I think a lot of people in the real world didn't give a shit. I'll speak for myself. I didn't want to know. And then what they explain is fucking lame. Again, us, this bit albino asshole who's bald. So me, if I was 13 feet tall, even more white, without a beard. And you have a picture, this is outtake from 127 Hours. He's on a mountain. It's funny, they're in the future, but they have like tablets that are trying to, like we would have today. But I guess, I mean, really, you look back in the old films, the technology. But then that makes it funny is that this is technically a prequel to those movies. So shouldn't they have like the old? You know what? That would have been fantastic if you actually had the old school computers, the old school monitors, like they did in Alien Isolation, the video game. I thought that was cool. They stuck with that. But the thing is, people would be complaining, bitching. But I can't speak for anyone else. I can only speak for me. That's what a lot of people have to realize. Speak for yourself. Speak for myself. to me, it just goes, well, wait a minute. This is before Alien and Aliens, but the technology is so much ahead. But they don't give a shit about those details, which just makes me go, then don't make a fucking prequel. Because no one wants a prequel. I hate prequels. You know, you make a list of the top 10 favorite best prequels. That's a fucking hard list to make. This guy like Missing in Action to the Beginning, which wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be the first movie, but then things changed. Technically, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, because for some reason it took place before Raiders. For some reason. If you look at the dates. I can't think of much else. There have been prequels, but like the Theme prequel, which was shit. This is pretty much Billy Crudup explaining our system got fucked up. James Franco's dead. It was a shockwave from a nearby stellar ignition. And they need to do something. I don't understand why you need to. It's like Michael Myers in Halloween. Do you need to explain? But then they got to fucking the Thorn and Halloween 6 and the Thorn and the Colts and he wants to fuck his niece in the ass. No, actually in the pussy because once his niece pregnant because they need another baby to be another baby Michael Myers. Baby Michael Myers with a baby William Shatner mask and a baby knife. Whatever the hell their plan was. The Theme prequel. Yeah, we need to know what happened to the Swedes. They're not Swedes, Matt. They're Norwegian. We need to know what happened to the fucking Norwegians. No, we didn't. And not many people gave a fuck. I'm glad this film, a lot of people seem to hate it. Even though it gets a 6.4, I know a lot of people hated this fucking movie. And it didn't do that well at the box office. That's why you're not hearing much of any word of new Alien films. It shows that even fucking Ridley Scott can't make a good Alien film nowadays. Maybe it says something that the last good Alien film, in my opinion, was in 1986. Well, what? Hey, why come you're not talking about the movie? Because I remember people telling me, oh, well, this is character development. What are you getting in character development? It's just them technical jargon about what happened and the shockwave and what happened. And what are we going to do next? And dealing with the plot. And she's sad because James Franco died. And the android is her buddy. And Billy Crudup has to have faith. And this, the good. I already forgot that character's name. The good android that Michael Fassbender plays. But yeah, I mean, for those who don't know, I did play Alien Isolation, and that was the best thing about. That was the best Alien thing I witnessed since Aliens. Sadly, that doesn't include comic books or such, but Alien Isolation could have been a better movie. Hell, people edited Alien Isolation into a movie, and it's much better than this piece of shit. Alien Isolation, the video game. It was edited into a movie. Why didn't you make that into a movie instead of this bullshit? With fucking flutes and fingerings and snap, crackle, popping knuckles out people's assholes, which is what I feel like. Okay, this is your character thing. He had a dream. No, he's not Martin Luther King. But to have a cabin on the lake, which will, to the end of the film, when, which android is this? I fucking wonder. If when you don't show it, and it's like, okay, when you do that, you're going to have a twist. The audience is not stupid. The audience is listening. Memorex. Catherine Water, like this. I can see if people think she's doing a bad job. I'm not going to like defend her, but I don't think she's that bad. I would say acting wise, I liked her more than Numi in the Prometheus, she's just, the script fails her. The script fails her. And people are like, which is worse, this or Prometheus? I mean, I guess technically I liked more in this, and the fact I liked Danny McBride and Catherine, I would say I like more than Numi, but I hate both with a passion, so fuck both of them. And Danny McBride, I feel bad for because put him in a better fucking movie of this nature. He deserved a better movie. And then in like the second half of the film, like a good chunk, he just stuck on this fucking ship. It's like even the writer Ridley Scott said, "Oh shit, he's good. He's fucking up our shitty movie. Let's leave him on the fucking." And now they eject the body. What they did with Kane in the first movie, eject the body, like John Hurt in the first movie. And that's the thing, when I hear that score, you know, I'm like, fuck you, movie, you don't deserve it. And this guy got a fucking head up his ass. No, they don't trust you because you're a fucking idiot, as we're going to say. Hey, did that egg open up? Put your head near it. Okay. That's why no one fucking listens to you, Billy Crudup. Because your character's a fucking moron. He's a dumbass, he's a dickweed, he's a dillhole, he's an idiot, he's a moron, he's a putz, he's a fuck bucket. He's a bucket head. He's a chicken head. He has chicken fingers stuck up his ass. That's what kind of character he is. And people say, but this is character development. Okay, Billy Crudup's an idiot. Dan McBride has a natural blue-collar quality. He's underplaying it. He's not going over the top and anything. So I like him. What else? Do we know anything about Danny McBride's gal? I don't even remember her fucking name. Do we know anything about the girl who Billy Crudup loves? I didn't even know the one couple was gay. I had to fucking look it up. I don't know anything about those characters. But yet people want to say this character development? Where? I'm not seeing it. I see them in space trying to fit some shit in the sails. The solar sails, wherever the hell they are. Which I don't know. I mean, do you really need all this stuff with these sails? Do you really need all this? Does this really accomplish anything, having these sail things? I don't know. They just look weird. They just look ridiculous. I don't know. I can't help it. They just look silly to me, and it's time wasted on a thing that. What's the point, really? What's the point of it? You just simply say the ship got fucked up, one of the engines got fucked up, anything of the nature. With these fucking, as if it's a big fucking sailboat. I get there's more to it than that, but at the same time, I don't get it. And this film did not do that well, and I think critics liked it, but a lot of moviegoers are like, this is bullshit. So Danny McBride's characters pick up a frequency, a transmission, in his helmet. Oh, it's kind of weird. He would pick up in his helmet, but the people in the ship wouldn't pick it up. Like, okay, my helmet will pick you up, but not the fucking ship's computers or anything. Mother, father, motherfucker, whatever the hell. Like, a bunch of people are at these computers, but Dan McBride picks up in his helmet. Because you were so far out past our communication buffers. Okay. That's the reason. Okay. So it is Mother. Again, just like the first film, Mother. I remember one of them, it was called Father. I think Alien Resurrection, that might have been Father. This is where Dan McBride figures out it's a song. Like Country Road. I belong from Virginia. Yeah, to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. But John Denver. That was handled a lot better in the second Kingsman movie. Certain character in that film, which I won't spoil, that song is used much better in the Kingsman 2. Whatever you think about the movie, it's used much better than this. Because I don't buy the character Noomi Rapace's character fucking knowing John Denver, Country Road. Like, she knows that song? Noomi, like, her character? By the way, if you're a fan of Prometheus, that's the thing about this movie. I hate Prometheus. This film is a piece of shit because it's unlikable characters who do incredibly dumb stuff, which we'll witness, and then answering questions that didn't want the answers to. Oh, David the dickhead created the xenomorphs. Oh, fuck off. Suck a dick. And then the ending, it's like a mini remake of the first movie. And it's like, really? And then if you're a fan of Prometheus, all those questions we ask, we don't answer a fucking thing. They were going to Earth. Why? We don't know. Uh, she has this plan. Fucking plan didn't go anywhere. David, I guess, turned on her and destroyed. Oh, hey, those things we explained in the previous movie. Well, we just destroyed them in one bomb of black oil from the X-Files in about 30 fucking seconds. This one talking about this captain, Billy, is a fucking moron. He's a fucking idiot. This is a planet we don't know anything about. This is a planet we've never been on before. This is a planet we don't know shit about. This is a planet we know nothing about. We don't know what the fuck. And the character here makes sense. And of course, you gotta have the asshole character. And otherwise, there's no movie. There's many times where it's like, we gotta do this. I don't want to do it. Well, we gotta do it, or there's no movie. But the movie, I swear, makes us think that this guy was supposed to like. At least someone like Burke from Aliens. He's a fucking dickhead. Of course, Paul. You know, I knew I didn't trust him. It's Paul Reiser. Don't trust Paul Reiser. And it's like, okay, we're not supposed to like him. Good. Here, though. This has potential to be a better habitat for our colony. That you never fucking been on, and you're fucked up. Your captain's dead. How do you know that's a human voice? Well, I mean, it's a song. It was a song. A fucking alien could have found the fucking song and loved the tapes. Loved the fucking CDs, loved the MP3s. Fucking alien be like, country road. Rip people's throats out. Take me home. Then fucks another in the ass. To the place I belong. I'm glad she protests, because she's smart. I'd give the lead character that. Already has points over Numa Rapace's character. I choose to believe it. Why do you know? Because I choose to believe it. Oh, that's a great scientist. You choose to believe it? Yeah, I choose to believe the movie sucks. Same with this. Just like Billy Crudup's character sucks. And later on he proves he's more of an idiot. Hey, that android said, please don't kill my alien. Please don't kill my buddy the alien, please. But It killed my crewman and took her head off. But please don't kill him. No! Okay, let me invite you to my dungeon where I have my sex toys. Hey, that egg opened up. Put your head near the... Huh? That's what literally happens. And yet people tell me this is a smart movie. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it, Captain. I'm sorry, like, it's been fucking 30 minutes and nothing's really fucking happened. What the fuck has happened in the past 30 minutes? I got more of a sense of the characters in the original movie in Aliens than I did in this. Half the fucking characters, I don't even know who they are. This guy, that girl there, the pilot, I don't know who the fuck they are. There's a body count number 1, body count number 2, body count number 3, Danny McBride. Character development, my ass. Like, technically nothing's been developed with Danny McBride. It's just he has a certain look and presence compared with the other people. The lead girl, her loved one died in a cabin by the lake. Billy Crudup, let's go here. And then the good android, I love the lead girl. That's it. Dan McBride calling someone sweet tits. Saying stuff like that, at least, you know, give him a little bit of personality. But not only can you have, not only by being given the lines, but you have to deliver them too. You can have a good line, but if you deliver it shitty, it fails. So they land down on the planet, just like an alien, they land down on the planet. I keep mentioning Alien because it's directed by the same guy. Ridley Scott comes back. And he did Prometheus, which they also land on the planet. That's the thing with, like, they're on the ship or they land on a planet with each Alien film. I'm not counting the AVP movies. Because most people don't. I would rather, you know what? I don't like the AVP movies. I'd rather watch them than this. Because this one, it's really fucking Scott. Ridley Scott should be doing better. Come on now. And AVP, they don't really fuck with the xenomorphs history. Here, David created them. Well, oh yeah, what about the Alien Queen? Well, he probably created that too. He created this. Because, you know, Ridley Scott, the Alien Queen wasn't his creation. It was James Cameron. I have a good feel. I would bet he didn't like that. That's why he'll never reference that in any of these movies. Because it was in a James Cameron's film. Oh, like this is any fucking better though. It's way fucking worse. Now, I mean, the look of the landscape with the mountains and the clouds, not a bad looking shot, but at the same time, I don't know why sometimes it feels cheaper than Prometheus. I would guess the budget was cheaper than Prometheus, especially when you get to the xenomorph at the end. It looks horrible in CGI. Which, why the fuck do you need CGI in the first place? Thought they did this back in the 70s and 80s without CGI, but you fucking need it now? We could do more! Just because you could doesn't mean you should, like a man once said. I'm not talking about much of the movie because it just took them like 10 minutes to land on the fucking thing. I'm telling you, like 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes to land on the fucking thing. And then let's not have any fucking protection. It's like that one moment Prometheus. What the fuck? Nope, no. Yep. Open up the door. No mask. No helmet. No spacesuit. Nothing. Well, Well, lo and behold, what happened? Fucking little things went up their nose or went in their mouth and they got screwed. Most people would have a fucking space helmet on. You know, not just for like we need air, but also because of we don't know what's on this planet. So it may have certain toxins that the local wildlife or anything is fine, but would kill our ass. So it's like safety precautions as well. I know it's a weird fucking concept, but let's go find our ghost. All you heard was a John Denver song. For all you know, John Denver faked his death and was an alien like and fucking went back to his home planet. And loves playing his own music. You don't know shit. Now you're going to the fields of the killing fields without any protection, without any safety. No safety goggles, not even a fucking mask on, like nothing. And let's not have Danny McBride out there, even though he's the best character I would say in the movie. Well, presence. Again, it's like they knew. Stop talking about faith. Shove the faith up your ass. I have the faith. The Faith No More song epic in my head. This is wheat. Believe me, I know wheat. You're a dumbass. You probably think it's weed. Of course, later you find out Davy, who planted it. God damn, man. You know, so many times people get mad at me because I go, you know, just end a franchise. Just end it. Just end a franchise. Because of shit like this. Because of shit like A Good Day to Die Hard. Because of shit like the Rob Zombie Halloween films. Because after like 5 and 6, people are like, well, no, like after Resurrection, right? They're like, it can't get any worse, and then it did. That's always the thing. It can't get worse than Prometheus, and then it did. Like I said, you know, there's maybe more things I like in this than Prometheus, but at the same time, in a weird way, this one pisses me off a bit more because maybe like you could learn from your mistakes, or if you don't go for it, then fucking go for it, but you pussy out on it. Like even the shit they were building in Prometheus, they pussied out on that. It's like have some balls at least. If you don't want to fuck it up, at least fuck it up with some balls. But then you're not only made a shitty movie, but then you're ridiculous enough to make a sequel that really has nothing to do with the previous movie. Like this much. Then why did you do it at all? That's the thing with an alien film. What more can you do with an alien film if you think about it? If it's in a ship, then it's like Alien. If it's an action movie, then people say it's like Aliens. You do shit like this, you're like, why the fuck is it called Alien? Prometheus, at least. Well, that still made me go, okay, well, it's not a prequel to Alien, but it takes place before the Alien films and is in the same universe. Yeah, but it's not. But it is. Oh, but no. Obviously, it is because you made a fucking sequel where you put Alien Covenant. Shut the fuck up, Ridley Scott and the writers. This is where more the stupidity gets in, man. Fucking stupidity. And Danny McBride stuck on a fucking ship looking at a fucking hologram. Like these other two characters with him, I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't know their fucking names. I know nothing about them. I knew the names of people in Alien and Aliens. Here, no. They could be named Huey and Dewey for all I care. Like 38 minutes. What has really fucking happened for 38 minutes? We had a fucking white android guy playing piano, asking pretentious fucking questions. Then this asshole steps on the fucking thing, just bumbles around as Mr. Bumblefuck from Bumblebee Tuna Avenue, not paying the fuck attention. You know, there's that thing called the Darwin Awards. These guys fucking win that award. This whole movie wins a Darwin Award. This is how stupid people are. See, if you have protection, this thing wouldn't get in your fucking ear. Well, then you write smarter. You try to be more clever. And another person's had an interesting idea. How the fuck is a xenomorph a better weapon when this can happen? Oh, the xenomorph, they made the xenomorph because it's a more ferocious weapon. This is a more ferocious weapon. A fucking thing that just go in your ear and your eye and kill you from within. That's a better weapon than a man-sized creature. Like, that's more of a fucking weapon. So you went backwards, not forwards. That's how stupid the writing is. It doesn't realize that the and that's a more scary, terrifying, dangerous, stronger weapon than a man-sized xenomorph. So you made the xenomorph creature kind of a pussy, just like, wow, it's kind of ineffective compared to the thing you showed right now. And we'll see more examples of in a little bit. Good job, movie. You just made the xenomorph kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Obsolete. That's like, I mean, that'd be like, I don't know how the hell to put it. Like a kid nowadays, you start them off with a PS3 or PS4, right? And then, hey, I got a better one, and you give them one of those fucking tighter, handheld games, like fucking Castlevania Simon's Quest, or that fucking Top Gun or Ninja Turtles thing where it's like green and it's like this. See, look how much better it is. What the fuck are you talking about? And look how quick this thing works. It worked in like 40 seconds. So you just made the xenomorph obsolete and kind of a shitty weapon compared to this. Fucking hell, man. And the way the ship looks, like, it kind of is similar to like when a xenomorph makes its cocoons, like those angles and such. Secreted from what? But then it's like, well, wait a minute. When you're explaining all this shit, then it's like, well, wait a minute. How did that? Makes my head hurt. But now we gotta reference the Prometheus, which disappeared 10 years before this movie. So this movie takes place 10 years after. And, the ship that she flew up, and it's like, I'm going to go and get answers. Yeah, you crash and you die. And then you get ripped apart, like you did autopsy or whatever the fuck David did, or fans of Prometheus, I hope you're happy. I'm so glad they made that movie. How the fuck would she have music from John Denver anyway? Did they ever, in the previous film, Prometheus, ever show her loving John Denver? Did they? I barely remember Prometheus. Like, did they show her like having music? Like a cassette? As if she's fucking Star-Lord. Did they? Or does this ship just happen to have John Denver music? Hmm. Hmm. God damn this thing, man. Like this lady. Who the fuck is this lady? And who the fuck is this guy who got sick? I don't know anything about them. Do you know who this guy is? Do you know who that girl is? I fucking don't. I've been sitting here watching for 43 fucking minutes. I don't know who the hell these two people are. I don't. I know nothing about them. I don't even know their names. Who's that? Who's that bitch and who's that asshole? I don't know. Do you know? You paying attention? I have been paying attention. This movie sucks. The writing's bad. It doesn't develop the characters. Or even if you don't develop the characters to the point of Oscar caliber, three-dimensional, you have like presence, certain look, certain appearance, certain personality, certain lines of dialogue that make you stand out. It doesn't do that. Does not fucking do that. I must have blinked and missed when he got sick. I must have like turned around literally for like 5 seconds and missed it. Again, that's such a lesser weapon than a man-sized xenomorph. Again, Danny McBride's like, give him something to do and not be stuck in a fucking ship. Boom. They're taking him back to the ship because this guy's sick. He's sicker than shit. Just groaning because I know what happens next. I remember that because of how fucking stupid it is. This is like the fucking idiots in Cabin Fever. They're like, she's sick, so let's touch her and fucking carry her to the fucking... We don't want to be sick, but let's be this close to her and literally touch her as we take her to the shot. We don't take her to the shot because we don't want to get sick, but we're literally going to touch her and be this close away she can sneeze on our fucking eyelids. Not even sneeze, just breathe on our fucking face. But we don't want to be sick. I guess in a way, at some points, this becomes a really bad slasher movie. While at times, the original Alien could be considered a good slasher movie. I think one of them is the wife of Danny McBride's character. I forget which one. I honestly do forget. But that's okay. We can't have a chestburster, so let's have a backburster. Wow. So the front is the back. Man, I could not. Man, the imagination just flows through the veins, man. Flows through the veins. Chestburster, let's go from the back. Should have gone from the ear as if it was like brain damage. That movie Brain Damage or something. I'm just thinking of the scene where the guy in Brain Damage is like pulling his fucking brain out. It's like a hallucination thing. Okay, relax, lady. You're a doctor. I know it's fucked up, but relax, man. Or lady, I mean. You're acting like, I mean, why doesn't this girl let her out? We don't wait. Why are you waiting? Keep the infection local. You were there and you have blood on your face. Keep the infection local. You have blood on your face that's not yours. doctor lady, where the fuck. So let her out. You were right next to the motherfucker too. And you're not letting her out? You're an idiot. You were right next to him too, so if you think it's infected, you be infected too, you dumbass. Then the Batburster comes out. She runs off because she's a fucking bitch. Dumb bitch. That's what I'm talking about. This fucking character's stupid. I can't let out because of the infection. Once again, you were this close to the guy too, and you even got not your blood on your face. I'd punch the character in the face. Then we got this Batburster alien slipping on the fucking blood as a Benny Hill. But the wrong way to stop my cocaine habit. That's why you just put a little bit of cocaine. And yeah, pick the wrong way to stop smoking. Get up! Why are you lying on the floor? Get your ass up, you dumb ass. It's this big. This fucking shitty CGI thing, as big as my dick, is fighting you. Get up, you dumb ass. You could fucking kick it like a field goal. And then this girl, with this gun, slips on the ground. I just think of the Benny Hill music, man. Someone could do the fucking Benny Hill music on this. It would work. And then she hits her fucking foot because she's a fucking idiot. Like, how dumb people... The Darwin Awards, I swear. Slips on the fucking blood. No one's going to be perfect. It's not about being perfect. How many times does a character need to fuck up? So you don't let her out because she's infected, which you would be infected too. The door is wide open. You could leave and shoot it from outside. In the opening, this big. No, you shoot and you blow yourself up. Again, how much dumb shit? Like, this character literally dies from blowing herself up. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, was that the wife of this Billy Crudup? Of course she's an idiot. She was married to an idiot. Oh, now this guy's having a freak out. Oh my god, this fucking you dumb bitch. No, she's on fire. Fire it up! Fire it up! Fire it up! She's on fire! Fire! Fire, fire, fire. Fucking Beavis and Butthead come out any second. Might as well. Comes out of this guy's mouth. Okay. At least, you know, a little bit dark, but I can see some nasty gore. Okay. Crappy CGI ran away. I don't give credit to that CGI. I'm sorry, man. You know what? I keep harping on CGI. If the movie itself is entertaining me, if I'm having fun, if I'm being entertained by the characters, the dialogue, or the story, or the character, the situation, I'm having a sense of fun, entertainment, then I could give CGI a break where it's not the best. But this, I'm sorry, this doesn't cut it. And Danny McBride's stuck on the fucking ship because the movie's like, we know he's good, man. He's got to stay on the ship. Because we can't have him save the movie. We won't allow it. Thank God they have guns. Thank God they brought guns. Like, they think everything's safe, but they brought guns, but they didn't think to bring, we'll bring guns to protect ourselves, but let's not bring a fucking mask to protect ourselves. Shit. So the good android saves the lead by getting on this creature, which I definitely groaned because it's much bigger and it's white. Pushes up the android's hand. You can barely see the shit. You can barely see the fucking thing. I fucked up a guy's mouth, I think. Oh my god, bounced around like a goddamn CG pinball. Oh, I can't see shit, literally. I have it right here. And I rented the Blu-ray for 50 cents to see in HD clarity, and I still can't barely see shit. Like that one part here where it's on her. Fucking asshole Luke Skywalker comes out. Pardon. So you don't fucking toss a lightsaber behind his back too? I don't know why I'm thinking of the Michael Beam when Drake, forget it, he's gone. Tell the Billy Crudup, forget it, she's gone. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck we gonna do now? What are we gonna do? Well, we just get up some sticks, build a campfire. How about we do that? Let me tell you something really stop. We need to talk about the bonus situation. Right, right. Is that all you say? Right, right. Why don't you just fuck off? What? Ripley, come back here. More like, really? Come back here. Now then, fuck off. Oh my fucking god, man. Well, this is where the dead bodies of the fucking engineers. Thank God we built up the whole thing with engineers. You come to find the answers and they're all fucking dead. Great answer to that whole engineer. I'm so glad they answered that thing in Prometheus, right? Hey, what was that mysterious thing in Alien? These big giant albino things. What are you gonna do with them? Well, they're all dead. And what else? David's the king of the universe. He wants to be in Assassin's Creed. I don't fucking know. Wasn't Michael Fassbender in Assassin's Creed? The movie? I didn't see the movie. Is this him preparing for that shit? With the cloak? Cloak and dagger bullshit? Why does he have a cloak anyway? He's a fucking android. Why does he have a cloak? Is he a fan of Star Wars or what? Like, we know who the fuck it is. Who the fuck else would it be? Fucking, oh, it's Luke Skywalker. It really is Luke. It's also a prequel. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi. David. Because the whole goddamn movie's gotta be about David. Fucking David. And also, if you've seen the previous one, you know this guy's full of shit. You know he's a villainous character. You know he's an asshole. You know that. So it's not like a fucking shock. He's got long hair. Ooh. And then he cuts it perfectly like the other android. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Sorry about that. Billy Crudup wanted to come to this planet that they know nothing about, and they had over 2,000 colonists sleeping. So you risk the life of 2,000 colonists to go to a planet that you don't know shit about, instead of to keep going to a planet that you do know shit about. And you made sure to go there because people have been there and said, yeah, that's the place to go to. No, let's go to this place that we don't know shit about, and we got like 2,000 people here who can't do anything because they're sleeping. Great job, Billy Crudup. You deserve a fucking Darwin Award. You deserve a fucking Razzie, just like this movie deserves a Razzie. Jesus. Wept. And then puked. It's like they made the movie so goddamn dark because they knew they didn't have the effects to make the wide span last for the entire movie. We're halfway through, folks. We're halfway through. Thankfully. Of course, it had to be a little bit over 2 hours, of course. Damn, McBride's still trapped on that fucking spaceship. Giving him nothing to do. And of course, like Danny McBride, he's worried about his wife. At least he has some, something. And Danny McBride's not bad acting. Like, Danny McBride, I've liked him in movies. I liked him in, he played a good asshole in This Is the End. I liked him in Land of the Lost. But, God, there's something else. But I'm trying to think now, Danny McBride. I've seen other stuff and I like him. Could not get into his show Eastbound and Down or whatever. But, seems cool. He's the best part of this movie to me. God, sorry about that. Clearing my throat. Clearing it from the horse piss that's been leaking in there since the start of this movie. Sounds like he was talking about fucking Monte Carlo. Cut the hair and stiffen up your fucking nose. Please. Shove it up your fucking face. Can someone please explain me the appeal of David? I don't get it. We've seen evil androids before on various movies. What's so great about his fucking character performance? Make your own goddamn movie instead of making everything about David. He created the fucking aliens. He did all this other shit. Oh, no, they didn't. They said so in the fucking making of material. I watched that before this. Like, yeah, well, before that David did this. And I watched the making material. They confirmed the shit. Maybe they want to backtrack nowadays if they do, but they said it on the making of material. I just watched it before I did this. So now good Android and bad Android talk to each other. And I don't care. Why do all Android... Why do they... I mean... why would all the androids look the same? Because like Ian Holm, I guess he's a different android, so he looks different. Lance Henriksen, he looks different. You know, I know they're different time spans, but still, it's like, why would it have to be just watch me outdo the fingering? There you go. Watch me outdo the fingering. Oh, it's the flute, you pervert. Don't put that fucking line in an alien movie and not expect laughs. I'll do the fingering. Yeah, I'd be like, you might want to word it differently. How about this? What you do is you put your mouth there, and I'll help move my fingers along the way. Or just go, just watch me. This is how you play. Now you try it. And what the fuck do I care about two goddamn androids teaching one another how to fucking flute and finger? It's called Alien Covenant. We just do something different. This is bullshit, is more like it. You can do something different. Doesn't mean it's automatically good. There's good different and bad different. That's the subjective part. And my subjective is this is like I didn't see this in the theater. I had a good feeling it would suck because Prometheus and because the last good alien film was in 1986. That's why. And Prometheus sucked. And lo and behold, that's how it turned out to be. God. And it leads to nowhere. All this bullshit talk leads to nowhere. It's the fucking road to nowhere. You can't create a simple tune, but I want to create. So this is what leads to David's thinking of wanting to create. Wanting to create, thus he creates the xenomorphs. You're explaining shit that I don't want to explain, leading to an explanation that I don't like and don't care for, and it's fucking pointless and useless to my time. It's not interesting. Oh, this asshole android created them. That's not intriguing, satisfying, interesting, scary, suspenseful, funny, clever, or anything. Just a waste of money and screen time. God damn, man. Fucking movie's called Alien Covenant. Hour and 6 fucking minutes in into what, just technically, without the AVP films, Alien 6. Fucking, you get the shitty Chestburster, and then in the killing fields where you can't see shit. Yes, it is your decisions. You fucked up. You failed. Now, throw yourself in the fucking fire. I know it's supposed to be like, hey, we need your faith. Your faith doesn't do shit. Especially by the end of it. Because you all get fucked. Even the two survivors get fucked. And because this film bombed, which it deserved, you have been fucked for eternity. Because there ain't going to be a fucking sequel to this. I can't say that because I didn't think there'd be a fucking sequel to Escape Plan, but there's 2 direct-to-video Escape Plan movies being made, so... You know what, Sally? I can see alien films going direct-to-video. I can see that. Like, they did what after Tremor 6, Cold Day in Hell. I just see the Alien franchise going direct-to-video route. Mark my words. Do not be fucking surprised if Aliens, those direct-to-video. Do not be surprised. Do not be surprised. Same with Predator. Do not be surprised. Because, I mean, if you think about it, when was the last hit? I mean, I guess maybe these movies made money overseas, but oh, hey, look at all those engineers. Oh, he drops the shit, and you think these engineers would know better? That's one of our ships. You think they'd be smart enough to be like, hey, could you contact us? Could you contact? Wait, why is no one answering? Oh shit, maybe that's something else. Oh shit, now we're all dead. Because we're all in the same fucking area. So is this the engineer's home planet? And you just kill them all in 30 seconds. Hmm. I always found that funny too. Was that remember in Prometheus we're 100% like these guys, but yet when they drink the black oil from the X Files, they decay. But then if humans do it, other different shit happens. But yeah, we're 100% alike. That's what's said in fucking Prometheus. So that's how dumb these strips are, man. It's just about an android who has a god complex. He wants to create to destroy and destroy to create. God forbid some people wanted to see an alien film, but I know that's such a blasphemy. I don't give a shit about this android. I don't give a shit about his god complex. I don't give a shit about him. I'm not even much of a Michael Fassbender fan. Acting wise. Sorry, does nothing for me. My God, more goddamn android bullshit. Do androids dream of electric aliens? I mean, this movie must be called Cock Runner. Because these two androids already put their cocks in their mouths in a 69 formation while they do the fingering. Cock Runner, starring Michael Fassbender. Coming soon to an asshole near you. Fuck this goddamn albino asshole. God, my fucking throws. I don't know who the fuck this lady is. Who the fuck is this lady? What was her name? What was her character? What happened? Wasn't there a gay couple? What happened to them? Well, I guess they're dead already? Or even. Who the fuck is this lady? I don't know who the fuck this lady was and is. Do you? Well, you're not seeing it, but I don't know who the fuck this lady is. Body count number 5? Victim number 7? And yet critics gave this the pass. But you have Leviathan, which has likable, characters, you know each of them. That gets the shaft. But this bullshit gets the pass from critics. And then she got bit, and then you find out her head was taken off. Why is it Leviathan, which has Peter Weller, Richard Crenna, Amanda Pays, Daniel Stern, Ernie Hudson, Michael Carmine, Hector Elizondo, Lisa Albacher, each one specific character, personality, they're good, they have likable characters and dialogue. But that film gets shit on. But this gets the pass. Why? Because it's directed by Ridley Scott? So because Ridley Scott did it, automatically gets a pass? Is that kind of bullshit unfair? I call bullshit on it. I think that's unfair. Again, sorry that I keep clearing my throat. We go back to Danny McBride on the ship, who has nothing to do but just go, let's get closer. I want to know what happened to my wife. Let's get closer. I want to know what happened to my wife. Let's get closer. The script fucks with him, not his acting. God, Danny McBride's just wasted in this fucking movie. Why can't we go back to him, not the fucking David party? Davy. Now we have Billy Crudup. This is getting to the scene I'm talking about. You want to talk about dumb characters? There's her head, and she's dead. This is where Davy is ready to suck this alien's dick, if it had one. Why doesn't this alien just attack David? Is it because of his android or what? Well, the fucking Queen alien attacked Bishop and didn't give a fuck, so ripped him apart, but okay, you have this android that says don't shoot. Don't shoot. This guy will see his crewmate's head has been bitten off. He screams like, no! Like he's literally screaming, no! Okay. So you just saw this android go, no, how could you? As you see your crewmate's head has been ripped off, bitten off. And you even put your gun on the android so you know not to trust him. You know not to trust him. You literally have your gun sight on his chest. Fire the fucking weapon. You even threatening to shoot him. Just shoot him. And this is how stupid this guy is. Let's really go through this. Well, first we're back to the spaceship. Pretty much he's talking on computer with the lead girl. Explaining, technical stuff, plot will be there in this amount of time. I don't know, would you tell him right now that his wife is dead when he's on his way? Wouldn't you want him to have a clear head? I don't know, it's a tough call. But yeah, Danny McBride, stuff like this, doesn't overdo it, but he sells it. And he pulls it off. I mean, he's like a blue collar guy. I think Ridley Scott mentions like he got him because he thought of Slim Pickens. Whatever, Ridley. Okay, David has now taken this captain to his fucking dungeon of sex toys. Like, look at all this shit on the walls, on everywhere. You should just shoot him just for having this room. Like, what he has in this room, you should just shoot him in the face for that alone. Just shoot him in the face. But he doesn't. He's telling you about how he's fucked everything up. How this shit kind of, fucked up your crew. Once again, just shoot him in the face. Look at this room. Why don't you shoot him in the face? Yeah, he engineered these. I'm trying to like, what did he use to engineer these? I forget. Like, did he have other humans here? Did with the leftover engineers? It was only him and the Numi Rapace from the first one. You literally follow him into a fucking dark cave. There's a creepy looking egg. Shoot him. Here's an egg. It's waiting. For what? What the fuck do you think? What the fuck? And look at this. He's looking at an egg. Doesn't have his gun drawn. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Did you just see the room he went in? Did you just hear him going, no? When you shot the creature? He literally touches the egg. It opens up. He says, take a look. Something to see. And this... He does. That would be like, hey, put your dick in a blender. And you do it. And people were like, well, in the first Alien... No, 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 no. First off, it's the first time. And we forgive our first times. Second off, nothing is as dumb as what I just witnessed yet again. Nothing's as dumb as this person, this captain. Here's this android who's been lying, and here's this creature that killed my crewmate, and the android's like, no, why'd you shoot it? And brought him to your death dungeon, and then brought him to this pitch black cave, and then here's an egg. Oh, believe, trust me, get a close look at it. I've seen slasher films with smarter people than that. Than a lot of these people. And critics praise the shit. What the fuck have I seen for an hour and 20 goddamn minutes? What really have I fucking seen? What have I seen? A dumbass get face hugged. A dumb bitch shoot and blow herself up. A lady on the ground. Danny McBride on this 80-hour spaceship ride to nowhere. James Franco having an easy paycheck. David fingering himself. What the fuck have I seen so far? What, folks? You're not funny. Fine, I'm not funny, but fucking tell me what I've seen so far. What have I seen so far? I haven't seen Jafar. What have I seen so far? So Billy Crudup gets a chestburster. Yeah, I don't really see how this is a step up from the little things going to your ear and mouth and nose and stuff, but that's how, there's a chestburster. Just like an early form of a chestburster because it comes out and forms in like 10 seconds. Why the fuck does it do this? Why the fuck does it do this? Put his hands in the air as if he don't care? Why does he do that? He's a puppet master, he's pulling the strings. No, I'm going to strangle you with the strings. I'm going to put them on each of your teeth and pulling them out. And this is fans of Prometheus. This is what happened to your elite character. That's great. That's great if you're a fan of Prometheus. Thank gosh he survived that movie to become a corpse. Hey, fans of Prometheus, you got your Alien 3. We had our Vietnam, now we got yours. Uh, oh my god, more David. Please take that flu shoved up your fucking throat. Oh my god, man. No shit, he released it. We just figured this shit out on our own. We're not idiots. We're not morons. We're not putzes. It is a god complex and he wants to wipe them out. Which I thought was going to be the answer in Prometheus as to why these engineers want to wipe us out, but we never did find that out, and even the right director don't give a fuck, so then why do you ask it in the first place? I mean, doesn't this pretty much make Prometheus pointless? Completely and utterly fucking pointless? Which, I'm not a fan of that movie, so no scratch off my back, but just like, what a waste of fucking finances. Well, people complain. Stick to your fucking balls then, or are you a fucking chicken shit? Take a shit or go home. Shit or get off the pot. Walk through the door or away from the door. Don't fucking just stand there. Do it or don't do it. A perfect organism. I think the thing that went into people's ears and mouths, and I think that's more of a perfect organism than the xenomorph, thanks to you, stupid movie. Too fucking dumb to realize that. Why don't you kiss each other? There you go. See, I knew it was coming. There you go. They kiss each other. I just go, what the fuck movie am I watching, man? What the fuck movie am I watching, man? He destroyed the good android. But no, later on, no, there's upgrades. Which it just didn't fucking matter because he still fucking lost anyway. And then on top of this bullshit, you have a fucking downbeat, sequel bait ending. As if, you know. And this movie's boring, too. I mean, that's another thing. It's just fucking boring. I mean, this might be the most boring alien film ever made. Alien 3 I hate with a passion. I don't know if I could say it's boring. Alien Resurrection's not good, but I don't know if I say it's boring. Even the AVP films weren't this fucking boring. This one's just fucking boring, man. Boring as taking a fucking leak for 2 hours. There's fucking another facehugger. Maybe these two guys are. Maybe this is like the gay couple guy. I don't know. I don't know shit about these people. The acid for blood. Trying to cut it. They cut the fucking facer off pretty fucking easily, though. Well, I mean, it's burning his face, so there's that, but considering what would have happened, he's still kind of, and this is Xenomorph. Killing one guy, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I feel I want to take a piss. You know what? I'm gonna pause it right now. I'm at 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh shit! If this is just 1 minute, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 44 seconds. Because I'm not gonna piss my pants while watching this fucking movie. Fuck this shit. Sorry about that, folks. I'll be honest, taking that piss is a lot better fucking experience than watching this movie again. Jesus Christ, the Latter-day Saints. All fucking pissed off, too. Seriously, a better fucking experience than watching this fucking movie again, man. Damn it, that's why I was laying down, because fuck, I might as well get comfortable for the torture. But, okay, before I unpause it, like, seriously, what have we witnessed for the past, what, hour and a half of this movie? And we're getting to the third act. We witness dumbass characters doing dumbass things. We've witnessed the mysterious, interesting, intriguing, where do they come from? What are they? The xenomorphs. Gone and buried in a fucking garbage patch or as a dump in a ditch. Explaining shit and explaining more shit that no one wanted to know. We'd have more fucking David than Alien in a movie called Alien Covenant. Fingering and fluting. Danny McBride being wasted. Not literally, but his James Franco having the easiest paycheck in his fucking life. A few body count in the house, body count victims that you know nothing about. The girl got her head bitten off. Who the fuck was she? I don't remember. Dumbass people blowing themselves up as slipping on blood as they're fucking bending. Oh, but people would get. How much dumb shit do they need to go before you go, that's stupid? Is there a number? And this is directed by Ridley Scott, who did the first one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, pressing play. I'm at 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 50 seconds. So the lead girl is talking to the evil android. Oh, an evil android trying to kill the lead female, like in the first film. Throwing her around, like in the first film. Needing to shut her up, like in the first film. Doesn't he try to put something in her mouth or throat as well? I swear there is. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, here's the good android. They have their fight. Even though this android is updated, I should say, he still loses. Because, of course, we all know that the evil android wins. Because when it cuts away, who survived? Gee, I fucking wonder why. Because he didn't say the ending of it. Which I hate this fucking David character and want to see him destroyed. And it's nice that after the fight, he had time to change his fucking hair to look exactly like it. Like, he had enough time to do that. Fuck, man. Don't give a shit about a fucking android fight. Don't give a fuck. Will you please just kill David, please? Because that's the thing, like right here. One's ready to get a knife, the other to do it. It cuts away. So your mind goes, why would they cut away? Why would they cut away? Oh, because for a twist later on. Otherwise, we would have seen the ending of the fight. And if, like, your villainous character that's been in 2 movies now, I think you would show his death. His death would not be a cutaway. Ridley Scott, well, by this movie, he's a terrible filmmaker, but he's made some good films, so. Yeah, you kind of go, no, there's something up to that. There's something about that. No, I don't buy that. I don't buy this shit. I don't buy this Cutaway. So right then, if you know anything about movies, you know that's the evil android. You know it. Because sooner or later, it's a twist. Now maybe you think the twist is going to be come earlier, and then they have to deal with the evil android, or maybe the xenomorph can kill the evil android, which would be serendipity, the creation killing its creator. But no, we can't have that because Ridley Scott wants to suck Michael Fassbender's dick, I guess. Because he loves Michael Fassbender so much. Wants him in every goddamn alien film he ever makes, I guess. I don't, because I don't give a fuck about his character or the actor. I do not give a shit. So they get on bullshit. We know it's you, David. So we got the xenomorph on the fucking ship. This is the shit you saw in the trailer. Like an hour and 35 minutes. There's what? 20 minutes left of the movie? Pretty much. And it's just... bad CGI. Bad CGI again. She can't hit shit. Still can't hit shit. Now just narrating the fucking thing. Swinging. And she's fucking cliffhanger. Just shoot at the xenomorph. Yeah, the perfect specimen, huh? Sorry, CGI just does not compete with practical effects. And it being in this not quite broad daylight, but filtered to fucking hell, doesn't make me scared of it. Doesn't make any suspense. Uses big fucking claw thing as if it's one of those damn games where you... Sorry, I know I'm just watching. I don't know what to say. Oh, the aliens in this claw thing. See, something sprays, so it seems as if it died. Well, there's pieces of it. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot. Because it comes out of the other guy. And that's where the other xenomorph comes in. Completely fucking forgot about that. But it's easy to forget about this fucking movie. So death by squishing it. Okay. So how is that fucking perfect specimen more perfect than the fucking... When it died, it's been out there for like 15 minutes. Fuck, man. Truthfully, you created an inferior species by that logic. It's not Walter, man. It's David. And the thing is, they don't question it, too. That's the other thing. There's no questioning whether he's David or Walter. right off the bat. Which also makes you go, okay, so it's David. Because they would have had a scene where they question immediately. But they don't. So you already know something's not quite. But they think the audience is stupid. They think the audience are morons. Like, no one questions whether this is Walter or David. No one even questions it. No one even wonders it. Jesus. What, now you don't do it? Now that you've left the fucking planet? And taking him with you? No, she doesn't question it. There's no question about it. No wondering, is this David? Your audience is way ahead of your characters. Why would no one with common sense think, is that really you? Or since you guys, have the same face. Again, they make these characters so stupid, man. So much big fucking morons. Like, all those people in that picture, I don't know who most of those people were. The lead, Danny McBride, Billy Crudup, the asshole. Who the fuck else are the other people? I don't even fucking remember already. Oh my fucking god, man. Hour and 41 minutes. Again, you don't question whether that's really Walter, the good android, or not. Again, like, this is not me overthinking it. This is just common fucking sense that characters would. People who have seen movies. People who have. Oh my god. And when they give you a scene here where he's just looking like this, you might also say David in neon letters. In case you don't get it, dumb fucks, this is really David. Now we get sort of the mini remake of the first film. Done in fast forward motion. And when he smiles with that, you know it's David, yeah. Again, it's like, in case you audience members are too fucking stupid, like the characters are, here you go. Yeah, and he ripped it out of that guy. And here's what I don't get either. If this is where, in my thinking, he would reveal himself, turn on the crew, seal the doors. It's like, sorry, you're not going to make it. I can't let you kill this thing. Why wouldn't he? Why, if he loves this thing, why wouldn't he let it kill them? Why wouldn't he seal the doors and witness what happens? My creation. Let me see what it does to these people. Why wouldn't he? Why would he let them kill it? Hey, I want these people dead out of the way. to continue my experiments and have my creation still live. So this, and then the sex scene, like I have a fucking Friday the 13th movie. I love Friday the 13th movies. Doesn't have to be in an alien movie. A bunch of our friends just died. Let's have sex in the shower. And this xenomorph's like, that ass. Put my mouth through your mouth. And kills someone. Kills a chick in a shower. And then in Predator, the new Predator movie, you see a shot of a woman in a shower. And the rumor on the script is the Predator will see or look at a woman in a shower. Don't be surprised if you see that. Big tall motherfuckers in Prometheus and bits of this movie. Big tall motherfuckers in the new Predator. Dealing with gene splicing. Dealing with splicing in this movie. Woman in the shower. Woman in the shower in the Predator. I would not be surprised. Would not be surprised. These two actors I feel sorry for because they can't save this movie. Especially Dan McBride, I feel so sorry. And here at least she's given emotion with her eyes, the tears. Hell, I saw that one fucking Day of the Dead Bloodline and that actress can't act for shit. Fucking blow up doll would act better than the lady in that movie. Like, this girl is an Oscar caliber compared to the fucking lady in Day of the Dead Bloodline, which I'll review rant on sometime. I don't know when. Maybe when I review the other of the Dead movies. I don't know. But fuck. Like, why wouldn't you have in the script, oh, this is where David reveals himself, he's not Walter, and have the thing kill them to save his creation and continue his experiments? Why would David not do that? Now they're doing the plan that's kind of like the plan in Alien when Tom Skerritt went in, seal the doors, just corner it, blow the fucker into space. Only with bad CGI. I don't know if they ever fire these weapons. Can't remember. In this POV of the alien. I think there's a part in the trailer that's on this too, where it was like in this red tube thing. But you know, do we need more of this shitty CGI? Like, why can't that be a practical if it's on a surveillance camera thing? Why is David letting these people do it? Why? Why? I don't get that. It makes no logical sense. Even at the end of the film, when he gives the broadcast, aside from these two, the rest of the people have died. Why does he not just kill those two people, jettison them into space? When they land, they're going to tell on him. So it's like the writer. I would love to ask the writer these questions. I would love to do that, man. I would love to do it. Like, why would David help these people when he doesn't give a shit about these people? Like, why would he open that? Like, why would he help? It's fucking stupid, man. It's fucking dumb. It's just, well, we want you to really, really believe this is Walter. But then, like, when all this goddamn CGI, you can't have a guy in a fucking suit. Jesus Christ. Yes, you can. With there's a little bit. There's a little bit. I see a little bit of a suit. A little bit of a suit, which looks so much better. Even the mouth part they CGI, you could do that practical. I saw it at the end of Aliens. when Ripley was in the power loader. So they trapped it in the vehicle and the norm sucked it out into space. Just like they sucked it out into space in Alien and Aliens and technically Alien Resurrection. Oh my god, man. Well, this time they take out half the fucking loading dock. Is jammed, so. Like scenes of this nature is not even that exciting because you just don't care. Haven't cared. Don't care much about anything. Yeah, I don't think they fire those weapons. I'm not sure if they have. What if she does like the Tremors thing, where Kevin Bacon, can you fly, you sucker? Can you fly? Can you float, you fucker? Can you float? Moves out of the way. She moves out of the way in time. Again, these two actors are trying, I do think, but like, why did you let your creation die? Why? Like, if it was alive, you could capture it and you could study it more, and you still do your experiments on the other 2,000 colonists. This doesn't make any goddamn sense, man. I mean, I guess we're led to assume that Danny McBride and the girl are going to die eventually. Why would David let him live? Again, that's why when he reports back that these two are alive, why would he even say that? Why would he just not jettison them out into space? Or just kill him? Like, he just go up, snap her neck. It just doesn't make any goddamn sense, man. No fucking sense. Don't get it. Don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Don't understand. You know, I'm fucking yawning through this. Sleep well, more like be fucked. And that's when she realizes that's David. Which we already knew. Because we have brains. Well, I guess that's a first for an alien film. Well, the entire movie, Alien 3 is downbeat to me, but they don't really do a sequel bait like this. And it's a fucking character that I hate. It's a fucking character I despise. Playing classical fucking music. Like many madmen, they listen to classical music. Well, pretentious, sophisticated, crazy people. Listen to classical music. Yeah, he like pukes up the fucking things. Yeah. Do androids puke electric aliens? Yeah, I guess androids can do that. Sure, why not? Like a facehugger thing, whatever. Turn to an aid or whatever. Might as well shove him up his ass. Yeah, look like a little mini facehugger. Facehugger, look like a condom. Facehugger for your dick. But he's like, oh look, he's got 2,000 things to play with. 2,000 colonists to test on. So I guess he's going to impregnate all of them. So they'll all be released, and you have an alien planet. Where the fuck? All crew members apart from Daniels in Tennessee perish in a solar flare incident. Like, why would he even keep them alive? I don't get it. And then you end with that the Jerry Goldsmith music. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Fuck this movie up its ass. It can go suck my cock. I don't know what more I can say that I haven't said already. I mean, stupid characters. Most of them don't give a shit. They're just victims. Just another victim kid. Dumb decisions. Boring. Poorly paced. The best character is stuck on a fucking ship for 90% of the goddamn movie. Well, technically he never leaves. He never goes on the planet, so... But he's stuck in the fucking orbit for 90% of the movie. Ending is a shitty mini remake of like one scene from Alien. Or, whatever. Maybe not one scene, but what fucking... Piss poor CGI of the xenomorph. Piss poor sequel bait ending. David sucks as a character. He's not interesting. He's not intriguing. I don't care about his god complex. Just pretentious dialogue that literally goes nowhere. It went nowhere. He's God. He thinks he's God. He wants to create. He's a god complex. And he's crazy. Okay. It's not interesting to me. David Covenant, not the film I give a shit about. Store, rip off fucking Jerry Goldsmith, and then some of the shit that you did in Prometheus. Nothing good, original, music-wise. Effects did not impress me. It was below Prometheus. Prometheus was a better looking movie than this, I'll give you that. Fucking shower scene out of Friday the 13th. I guess because in Prometheus you have people smoking dope in their fucking things and getting killed like Friday the 13th. So better have the shower scene from Friday the 13th. Did Ridley Scott just not give a fuck? Or is there another brother like Diddley Squat? Instead of Ridley Scott, Diddley Squat. He directed the movie. And Ridley Scott came on set a couple times. Hey, this is Ridley Scott. Takes forever. I mean, the people say, well, the first 30 minutes is character development. What do you do with the characters? The one lady, cabin in the lake, and James Franco, my husband, died. Billy Crudup, feet. Danny McBride wears a cowboy hat. He's named Tennessee. But the other characters, what the fuck do you do character development? Presence? Dan McBride has only one guy who has presence. And he's not given much of shit to do. People doing consistently dumb stuff. Not just one or two times, it's consistent. Especially Billy the Captain. The dumbest, maybe the dumbest character in any of the Alien films. While David is the worst character in any of the Alien films. I've said it, David's the worst character. I don't like his character at all. He's annoying, he's irritating. Fuck David. Fuck Davy. We sat on his face till he suffocated, short-circuited, and blew up. Under my ass. All these people, well, I mean, they got paid. So I was going to say they wasted their time. And you know, these people, they were just doing what they're told. It's not these guys' fault. They're just doing what they're told. Even if it's a shitty movie, a person's got to feed their family. So, like production support, they're just doing what they're told. Visual effects by Animal Logic? Never heard of that. Who the fuck is Animal Logic? There ain't no fucking logic in this movie. That's false advertising. Visual effects by Rising Sun Pictures. Didn't fucking rise. It fell into a black hole. Visual effects by Atomic Fiction. Well, it kills you like radiation. This fucking movie does. So, never heard of any of those fucking effects houses. Then it's talking about the music. Fuck gives a shit about the music. We ripped off Jerry Goldsmith and used shit from Prometheus. There you go. That's all you had to say. New Zealand. They shot in New Zealand. Okay. Never been to New Zealand. Never been out of the country, to be honest. Credits go on for like another minute. So, yeah, theme from Alien. Jerry Goldsmith, of course. Tate Milne, Country Road. Used much better than The Kingsman 2. The Band That Broke the Bank in Monte Carlo. That was fucking solid. Horrible fucking movie. Did not get better. Watching it again. Wasn't worth the 50 fucking cents I paid to rent this thing. I want my 50 cents back. Really Scott's worst movie. Easily his worst film. Prometheus is fucking bad too, so they're both of them his worst movies. The making and authorized distribution of this film support over 15,000 jobs. Do you have a fuck? They got paid for it. Pay me for watching this shit. 20th century footface. Yeah, warning. Yeah, warning. If you watch this movie, your fucking brain cells will explode. Other goddamn ears. Fuck you, movie. Extras, bullshit. You know, as a bonus, fuck the bonus, yeah. Let's go back to the beginning of this so that you don't have to buy the shit. Let's see what they say about the origin of this. I'll read it. Put the fucking subtitles on so you don't have to buy the fucking shit. A little bonus for people who made it this far. You know, this 55 minutes. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm just masterclass Ridley Scott, not for this movie. Just the part where they talk about the story, which is this first part. I tend not to do conventional ideas. Well, but I think the challenges are kind of interesting. Well, you're wrong. There's nothing about interesting about this movie, Ridley. The original Alien was a gift from heaven. It was my baby. It wasn't just your baby. It was also Ronald Shusett. It was also, I can't believe I forgot his name. He directed Return of the Living Dead. Dan O'Bannon. It was their baby too. It was other people's baby too. H.R. Dieter. Yeah, behind the scenes. No one ever asked the obvious question. What was that? Who would make such a creature as an alien, and why would they design it? Yeah, no one asked that question because no one wanted to fucking know, and no one cared, really. Who would make such a creature as an alien, and why would they design it? Why would I want to know that? Well, I think I can answer who made it and why. My question is, why answer it? So we began the process with Prometheus. And you gave people no answers other than some asshole named David did it. Wow, what a great fucking answer. Beautiful fucking answer, man. Is the next film the sequel Prometheus? Might as well not be. People discovering there was a race that we called the engineers who had seeded the galaxy with life. And it raised very provocative questions about who are these people, which you'd never know about. Too bad we don't answer it. And in the midst of it, this amazing creature called David. Fuck David. Fuck David. Amazing what? An amazing asshole? Amazing I didn't puke Daigle? On a narrative level, Alien Covenant poses an elemental question in the Alien franchise, which is, what is all life? What is human life? So in this movie, we're able to take the genius of David from Prometheus and sort of meld him with the creation story of the alien. See, I told you, the creation story of the alien. How do we fuck up this franchise even more? That's pretty much what you're saying. I forget who the fuck that guy was. Ridley Scott. Who the fuck was this asshole? Sorry, I gotta rewind. Who the fuck was this dickhead? Fuck it, I'll call him a dickhead. I don't give a shit. Waste fucking money on this bullshit. Oh, John Loden, one of the screenwriters. Okay. One of the dumbasses. Should be fired. Never work again. Everyone should be fucking fired. Oh, one of the dumbasses who wrote the stupid fucking script with the dumb fucking shower scenes and dumb fucking don't put a fucking helmet on. Just do some fucking fingering. We want to go back and create a story for how this super predator was given birth to. This is another guy. Maybe he's one of the other writers. Why? Why do we want to know? Why do you want to know why? Oh, is that the producer? You don't be hiding. You don't be on the edge of your seat unless you're hiding under it. I'm going to be on the edge of my seat because I'm ready to take a fucking fart that the movie created in my bowels. I'm going to be under the seat because I'm going to be having a phone to look up your phone numbers, to call you, and get your address so I can find you and piss on your face. Oh, Dante Harper's other screenwriter, stream raper. They're not screenwriters, they're stream rapers. And the first alien was really scary, so I just wanted to fuck it up, and I just wanted to ruin it because I love it. I love this stuff, so let's ruin it. That seems to be most people's fucking thing in Hollywood. I love this thing. How do we ruin the shit? Wow, that's a weird way of saying you're a fan. When I'm a fan, I don't want to ruin the shit. It wasn't a good place anyway, but still, I mean, you think it can get worse than it does. You're like, fuck it. And deal with this beautifully mysterious creature. And give it a backstory and explanation that kept the mystery of the creature intact. You don't even know what you're talking about. How is the mystery of it intact when you just told what it was? One of the things that made the original work so well is how much you didn't know, about the alien, where it came from, what its plan was. It made you use your imagination. Exactly. I think this continues in this film. You told how they were created from David, the engineer shit, and you're saying the mystery is still there. I can't watch anymore. I cannot take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I'm done. This is the first fucking 4 minutes. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I cannot do it. There's been a central question. Where do we fit in this treacherous universe of ours? What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm done. I don't want to watch this anymore. I fucking had it. This is why people are like, well, why do you want franchises to die? This is why. Because stupid people are behind these things. And they don't know what makes them great. And they even though they say what makes them great, they still fuck it up. They still screw it up. Because they don't have a sense called common sense, I guess. I can't stand no more. Fuck you, Ridley Scott. Fuck you, screen rapers. Fuck this goddamn movie, man. That's alien cum and shit. That's why I call it cum and shit. I don't want cum, I don't want shit. And that's what this movie is. Fuck David Covenant. And stick in their ass.